Do you ever walk into a room and completely forget why you were there? Or find yourself reading the same sentence over and over because you just can't seem to focus? Maybe you misplace your keys more than you want to admit, or a name that's on the very tip of your tongue just disappears. If any of this sounds familiar, you're not alone. So many of us struggle with brain fog, that frustrating feeling that slows our thoughts, dulls our focus, and makes simple tasks feel like a huge effort. We live in a world of constant pings, dings, and demands on our mental energy. It's no wonder our brains sometimes feel like a computer with way too many tabs open, sluggish, overheated, and about to crash. But what if the solution wasn't in some expensive supplement, a new app, or the medicine cabinet? What if it's already in your pantry? I'm about to show you some surprisingly delicious and simple snacks that can help you sharpen your memory, boost your focus, and clear out that brain fog, starting today. These aren't strange, hard-to-find ingredients. They're powerful, science-backed foods that act like premium fuel for your brain. So if you're ready to unlock a clearer, sharper mind, stick with me. We're going to change the way you think about snacking. Before we dive in, just a quick heads up. The information here is for educational purposes and isn't a substitute for professional medical advice. Always chat with your healthcare provider about any health concerns. The why, the science of brain food. Before we get to the snacks, let's quickly talk about why what you eat has such a massive impact on how you think. Your brain is only about 2% of your body weight, but it's an energy hog, using up a whopping 20% of your body's daily calories. This organ is the control center for everything, from your heartbeat to your memories and emotions. And just like a performance car, it needs high-quality fuel to run its best. The main fuel for your brain is glucose, which you get from carbs. But not all carbs are the same. When you grab a sugary donut or a bag of chips, you're giving your brain a burst of cheap fuel. You get a quick spike, followed by a crash that leaves you feeling even foggier. That's because highly processed foods and added sugars can cause inflammation and oxidative stress. Think of it as a kind of biological rust that can damage brain cells over time. So, what does your brain really want? It needs a steady supply of clean energy from complex carbs, which release glucose slowly. It needs healthy fats, especially omega-3 fatty acids, which are literally the building blocks for your brain cells. About 60% of your brain is made of fat, and these omega-3s are crucial for keeping your brain cell membranes flexible, allowing for smooth communication between neurons. Think of them as the oil that keeps the gears of your mind turning. Your brain also needs a constant defense system, and that's where antioxidants come in. Every day, your brain is under attack from free radicals, which are unstable molecules that cause damage. Antioxidants, found in colorful fruits and vegetables, act like a personal security force for your brain cells, neutralizing these attackers. This protection is vital, as studies consistently show that oxidative stress contributes to brain aging. Finally, your brain relies on a whole host of vitamins and minerals. B vitamins are key for energy and for creating the neurotransmitters that regulate your mood and focus. Minerals like magnesium and zinc are essential for everything from memory to mood. Basically, choosing a snack is an active decision to either fuel your brain or slow it down. The typical Western diet, high in processed foods and sugar, is consistently linked to cognitive impairment. On the other hand, diets like the Mediterranean and the MIND diet, Mediterranean Intervention for Neurodegenerative Delay, are celebrated for their brain protective benefits. The science keeps backing this up, with studies consistently showing that adhering to these diets is linked to better memory and slower cognitive decline. The message from researchers is clearer than ever. What you eat directly shapes your brain's health and function. Now let's get to the delicious part, the snacks that put this science to work. Let's start with a snack that nature conveniently shaped like a tiny brain, the walnut. This is more than a coincidence. This nut is one of the most powerful brain foods out there. If you want a simple, grab-and-go snack to beat the afternoon slump and sharpen your thinking, walnuts should be at the top of your list. What makes walnuts so special? The star is a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid called alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA. While fatty fish are famous for their omega-3s, walnuts are a top champion in the plant world. Your body uses ELA to create other crucial omega-3s, like DHA and EPA, which are essential for brain structure and reducing inflammation. And this isn't just theory, the research is compelling. Studies have shown that a small daily serving of walnuts can lead to measurable improvements in cognitive performance. This includes better reaction times and sharper problem-solving skills, especially in young adults. For students facing exams or professionals on a big project, walnuts are an invaluable ally. They've even been shown to positively impact mental health during times of academic stress. But there's more. Walnuts are also loaded with antioxidants and vitamin E. This team works together to protect your delicate brain cells from oxidative stress, a key factor in age-related cognitive decline. One study highlighted that regular nut consumption may help protect healthy brain function. So, making walnuts a regular snack isn't just a short-term fix. It's a long-term investment in your brain's future. So, how do you get these brain boosters into your day? The easiest way is to just enjoy a handful on their own. A quarter cup is a good portion, but you can get creative. Sprinkle chopped walnuts over your morning oatmeal or yogurt. Toast them in a dry pan for a few minutes to bring out their flavor before adding them to salads. For a more filling snack, pair a handful of walnuts with an apple. The mix of healthy fats, protein, and fiber will keep you full and focused for hours. Next up is a snack that's as delicious as it is powerful. Blueberries, often called brain berries. These little blue fruits are one of the most antioxidant-rich foods you can eat. If you feel like your memory or your brain's processing speed could use a tune-up, blueberries are your go-to. The magic in blueberries comes from a group of plant compounds called flavonoids, specifically a type known as anthocyanins. These are what give blueberries their deep blue-purple color, and they are powerful antioxidants. When you eat blueberries, these anthocyanins can cross the blood-brain barrier and gather in brain areas crucial for learning and memory, like the hippocampus. There, they get to work protecting your brain cells from damage. The research here is really exciting. Several studies have shown their ability to boost memory and learning. For example, some research suggests regular blueberry consumption can help improve or delay short-term memory loss. One fascinating study showed that enjoying a berry smoothie led to quicker response times on attention tests just a few hours later. Neuroscientist Dr. Carol Cheatham at the UNC Nutrition Research Institute has conducted research showing that daily wild blueberry consumption improves the brain's processing speed. Her work suggests that someone who regularly eats blueberries might learn things faster because their brain becomes more efficient. While her study focused on wild blueberries, the principle applies to other dark berries like blackberries, too. So, how can you get more of these memory boosters in your life? The options are endless. The simplest way is to eat them fresh by the handful. For a fantastic brain-boosting breakfast, add a cup of blueberries to your oatmeal, cereal, or yogurt. They're also a classic addition to smoothies. Blend them with spinach, protein powder, and almond milk for a complete meal to keep you sharp all morning. You can also make a simple berry compote by gently heating them in a pan until they burst, creating a naturally sweet sauce for pancakes. If you're finding these tips helpful and you're ready to take charge of your brain health, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. We post videos like this every week with simple, science-backed strategies to help you feel your best. You don't want to miss what's coming up. Now for a snack that feels more like a treat than a health food: dark chocolate. Yes, you read that right. The right kind of chocolate can actually be amazing for your brain, especially for improving focus, mood, and memory. But before you grab any old candy bar, the key here is dark. To get the brain-boosting benefits, you need to choose chocolate that's at least 70% cocoa. The higher, the better, because the cocoa itself contains the good stuff. The main players are flavonoids, a little bit of natural caffeine, and another compound called theobromine. The flavonoids in dark chocolate are antioxidants that have been shown to improve blood flow to the brain. Think of your brain's blood vessels as highways delivering oxygen and nutrients. When blood flow is optimal, your brain gets the resources it needs to work at its best. Better blood flow to areas like the hippocampus can directly lead to better memory and problem-solving skills. Research has found that dark chocolate has a 70% cocoa content, which means it's more likely to be may help support performance when you need to focus on demanding mental tasks. The caffeine and theobromine offer a gentle lift in alertness, without the jitters you might get from a big cup of coffee. It's perfect for breaking through that mid-afternoon haze. Dark chocolate has also been shown to have a positive effect on mood by boosting feel-good chemicals like endorphins. So, how do you enjoy this delicious brain snack responsibly? Moderation is everything. A small piece, about 1 ounce or 30-gram square, is all you need. Let it melt slowly in your mouth to really savor it. For a supercharged snack, make your own trail mix with chopped dark chocolate, walnuts, and almonds. You can also melt a little dark chocolate and drizzle it over fresh berries for a double dose of antioxidant power. Just be sure to look for high-quality dark chocolate with minimal sugar. While you might think of fish as a main meal, certain types of fatty fish make incredible brain-building snacks. We're talking about fish like salmon, sardines, and trout, which are full of the most powerful omega-3 fatty acids, DHA and EPA. If you want to build a more resilient brain and protect it from age-related decline, these omega-3s are non-negotiable. As we touched on earlier, a huge part of your brain is literally made of fat, and DHA is the most abundant omega-3 in your brain cell membranes. It's absolutely critical for smooth communication between brain cells and plays a massive role in memory and concentration. EPA, the other key omega-3, is a powerful anti-inflammatory, helping protect the brain from damage. The evidence for fatty fish is overwhelming. Many studies have linked a higher intake of omega-3 rich fish to a lower risk of cognitive decline, dementia, and Alzheimer's disease. Recent research continues to back this up, with one 2020 study in Japanese adults connecting higher fish intake to better memory. For younger people, the benefits are also significant. A study of thousands of schoolchildren found that eating a small amount of fish daily was associated with better grades in subjects like math. So, how do you turn this dinner staple into a snack? It's easier than you'd think. Smoked salmon is a fantastic choice. Take a whole grain cracker, spread on some cream cheese or mashed avocado, and top it with a slice of smoked salmon. It's a perfect balance of protein, healthy fats, and complex carbs. And don't overlook sardines. They are an affordable and concentrated source of DHA and EPA. You can enjoy them straight from the can, or mash them with a fork, add a squeeze of lemon, and spread them on whole grain toast. Another great option is a simple tuna salad using canned light tuna. Instead of mayo, mix it with Greek yogurt or mashed avocado. You can eat it with crackers or celery sticks. Try to get a snack like this in your routine at least twice a week to get a consistent supply of these brain-building fats. Our next brain booster might require a little more creativity, but the payoff is huge. We're talking about leafy greens like spinach, kale, and collard greens. While you might not think of a kale salad as a snack, there are easy and tasty ways to work these powerhouses into your day. They are loaded with nutrients proven to protect the brain and slow cognitive decline. Leafy greens are rich in brain protective compounds, including vitamin K, folate, and beta-carotene. Vitamin K is essential for forming a specific type of fat that's densely packed into our brain cells. Folate is crucial for brain function and helps keep certain amino acid levels in check that, when elevated, are linked to brain shrinkage. The evidence for leafy greens is powerful. Major long-term studies have shown that people who eat just 1 to 2 servings of leafy greens a day have a much slower rate of cognitive decline. In fact, their brains often function as if they were up to 11 years younger. This makes leafy greens one of the most impactful foods for keeping your mind sharp as you age. So how do you snack on greens? One of the easiest ways is to make kale chips. Just tear kale leaves into bite-sized pieces, toss them with a little olive oil and salt, and bake until crispy. They're a fantastic, nutrient-dense alternative to potato chips. Another simple method is to blend them into a smoothie. A large handful of spinach has a mild flavor and can be added to any fruit smoothie without you even tasting it. You can also create green wraps. Use large lettuce leaves or blanched collard greens instead of tortilla. Fill them with that healthy tuna salad we talked about, or some sliced turkey and avocado for a light, refreshing snack. Finally, consider making a small, snack-sized salad. It doesn't have to be a big meal. Just toss a cup of spinach or arugula with a simple lemon and olive oil vinaigrette and a sprinkle of nuts. Summary and bonus tip. All right, we've covered a lot of delicious ground. We've learned that for top brain performance, you got to fuel your mind with the right stuff. We started with walnuts, packed with plant-based omega-3s that improve cognitive performance. Then we had blueberries, the memory-boosting berries loaded with antioxidants. We indulged in dark chocolate, a focus-enhancing treat that improves blood flow to the brain. We talked about building a better brain with fatty fish like salmon, rich in the essential omega-3 DHA. And we defended our cognitive health with leafy greens like spinach and kale, which are proven to slow cognitive decline. The common thread here is that these are all whole, nutrient-dense foods that fight inflammation and give your brain the protection it needs. And now for your bonus tip, which is a simple one that's often overlooked: hydration. Your brain is about 75% water, and even mild dehydration can seriously impact your focus, memory, and decision-making. When you don't drink enough, the delicate balance your brain cells need to operate gets disrupted. This can lead to brain fog, fatigue, and headaches. If your brain's communication network runs on electrical signals, water is the conductor that makes it all happen. So, while you're focusing on what to eat, don't forget to drink. Keep a water bottle on your desk as a constant reminder. Sometimes that feeling of brain fog isn't a sign you need more caffeine. It's just your brain telling you it's thirsty. You now have a pantry full of ideas for delicious, powerful snacks that can genuinely change how your brain works. My challenge to you is to pick one of these snacks and start adding it to your daily routine this week. Now, I want to hear from you. What's your go-to brain-healthy snack? Share it in the comments below. Your idea might be the one that helps someone else in this community. Thanks so much for investing this time in your brain health. If you want to learn even more, I highly recommend our next video, the top 3 morning habits to eliminate brain fog. It's the perfect next step. You can click the link on the screen to watch it now. Subscribe for more, and as always, stay limitless. Thanks for watching. Hit the bell icon for the daily updates. Please do like, subscribe, and share with your friends.